Biscuit, can you be quiet? Mummy's trying to film. So like with a lot of my videos, I do actually film it out of order. So for example, I'm actually filming this before Valentine's, so if you do celebrate it, I hope you had a great day. Me and Reuben don't normally celebrate it, it's not really our thing. Don't really believe in like just telling someone you love them just for one day. Like for us, it's something that we do throughout the year.
I love you!
So what we would normally do is like get a takeaway or watch like a horror film, that kind of thing. So we don't technically celebrate it by buying presents, getting cards, doing anything romantic, that kind of thing. So if you did celebrate it, I hope you had a great day. But yeah, like I said, we had to film out of order, so we've not actually celebrated Valentine's yet. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shine. So if you're new here, then I do Disney themed videos. So the last one I did was actually my couples of Disney, so if you've not seen that, please go check that out. And today I thought I'd do an update version of Homeware. Now I've actually done this a few times. It's been a while, I'm gonna say probably a good year since I've actually done this. But for me, I love normal everyday things that just happen to be Disney. So some of this might be repeat. So for example, in my Asda hauls, my Primark hauls, eBay hauls, that kind of thing, you might have seen this. But just in case you're interested in what kind of things are out there that are like houseware stuff, yeah, let's just get into this. So first thing I'm going to do is my bathroom stuff, or stuff that I use, say when I'm actually getting ready in the mornings, I do my makeup and things like that. So if you actually watched my eBay haul, you would have seen this one. So it's actually this in here. So this actually got from eBay for £3, and it's actually a Pocahontas and Miko soap dish. Now since that video, it's just been up here. I've not actually found a home for it, so I know I said that I might actually use it for something else. If you can hear Biscuit in the background, ignore him. So the fact that you're obviously supposed to put a little soap in there. I don't actually use bars of soap, so I'll get to what I use in a minute. But I just thought it's really nice to have. It's really good condition as well. Considering obviously it came from eBay, it did actually still have the tag on it. So I might actually use this for like putting like I know my rings on it, my earrings, like little trinkets, because obviously it's got like a flat surface there. Though to be honest, it kind of just looks cool as it is. So just like a little like decorative piece. But yeah, like I said, so like I said, this came from eBay, not sponsored anyway. Biscuit, can you be quiet? Mummy's trying to film. So yeah, like I said, it's one of those things that it was just like a happy accident. I just went on eBay, just typed in Disney. I do it like quite often, like a couple of times a month, just kind of see what comes up. And this was £3. Hey little Biscuit. Hello. Why are you being noisy, huh? Hey, why are you being noisy? So Biscuit has joined the chat. So I'm going to have to move a few things because where his blanket is, I've put all my stuff on. So like I said, so I don't actually use bars of soap. So what I actually use are things like this. So I actually got this from Asda, and they did a few different ranges. So for example, we've got this one here, which is a Mickey and Minnie Mouse one. They did a Lion King one. They've done Dalmatian one. They've done a Winnie the Pooh one as well. So yeah, so I actually like these kind of soap dispenser things. So I've actually started to use these. Now I've gotten to the stage where I've actually now got too many, because I've only got 2 sinks in the house. I've only got the bathroom one and the kitchen one, whereas I've actually got a few of these, so I've kind of had to rotate them a little bit. But yeah, things like this I think quite nice. Obviously it's the only downside, it's kind of difficult to know when the soap runs out. The only way you're going to know when it runs out is obviously when you press it down, nothing comes out. And also it's just like the pain of obviously having to tip it into there and obviously wait for it to go, because sometimes I make a mess where I tip it in, and because it's kind of like gloopy, it kind of goes everywhere. So yes, that's the only thing I would say is a negative, but at the same time it looks quite nice on my side. And then they also did toothbrush holders. Well, if you know me, I don't actually use the thing it's purpose for. So the Lion King one, they had, like I said, they had a few different ones. So I actually use mine for my my most used makeup brushes, so the ones I actually use the most. So for example, as you can see, I use a lot of pinks and purple colours, obviously for my eyebrows and things like that. So I actually use mine, so this actually sits on my vanity, whereas I've got I think the Dalmatian one actually holds our toothbrush holders, so it's actually serving its purpose. And then I got a Mickey and Minnie Mouse one, which I've actually got some glitter pens, so actually glitter eye pen thingies, I actually put those in there. So again, that's on my vanity. But I kind of feel like it's really nice, again, having stuff like this around the house. So it's like nice, obviously you don't have to use it for the purpose that it's actually for. Like I said, I've only got 2 sinks. Me and Reubens only got like a toothbrushes, so I don't actually need that many toothbrush holders. So I was like, but I really want it because it's really cute, so I kind of figure you kind of use it for something else. So the last thing from the bathroom, which again I've actually got a few of these, is actually towels. So this is the Stitch one. So I do actually have the Dalmatian one and the Lion King one as well. So I kind of just like switch them up and change them around. So at the moment this is our current one. I try not to have too many of the same theme in the bathroom or the kitchen. So for example, as I've got the toothbrush holder, which is the Dalmatian one, and the soap dispenser, which is the Lion King one, I've actually got the Stitch towel. So there's like all different ones. Otherwise I don't want all of it to be Stitch, or I don't want all of it to be like the Lion King. I like to obviously move it around a bit. Obviously things like this you can have in the kitchen as well. But so I'm trying to give Biscuit a fuss while I'm doing this. So this one, if I remember rightly, I think this was classed as a hand towel, but they also did a face one, I think, as well, like a face flannel cloth thing, and a body one. Now, I don't necessarily need the body ones, it was just more the hand towels I wanted, so that's why I got this. But to be honest, it is quite long. It does have a pattern on the other side, but that's just the back of it, so it's obviously just a repeated pattern of Stitch. But yeah, like I said, I got this from Asda. I haven't seen any new ones. I think the newest sort of theme is like Winnie the Pooh, but that's been going for quite a while now, so I kind of feel like they've not brought anything out since, because some of these I actually got, I wouldn't say last summer, but I would say it was roughly like in the last 6 months I got it. Some of this stuff I did actually have to get on their website because it wasn't actually in the store that I go to, so I did actually have to go on the website for it. So yeah, it's just asda.com, and obviously just see what's available. Right, so other household stuff. So if you saw what I got for Christmas, and I think I also got this for my birthday as well. So Reuben actually got me one of these, I think, for my birthday last year. I absolutely loved it. Didn't want to use it all up, but then Reuben got me 3 more for Christmas. So I've used up my old one, and I've started to use a new one, which is actually this one here, which is a candle. Now, if you know me, Main Street is like my favorite, like it's like a happy place. So the fact they've actually got a smell of Main Street. So this is from the Bibbidi Bobbidi candle. So not sponsored anyway, I just like to obviously mention them because obviously they are their own company. But the only thing is, with the original ones, you actually had little things in like glitters and little things in there. They've not done it anymore, so I don't know whether it was just a trial thing they did or whether it's like a limited edition, but they don't do it anymore. But the smell of it just smells so sweet, like literally you just smell like it's so strong, the whole house smells of it. And even obviously after you've burnt it and obviously you put the candle out, you can still smell it around the house. So even though Reuben got me 3 of these, so I've used one of them, and obviously now this is the other one as well. It's one of those things that I don't like to use it that often because it's like, it's such a nice smell. Huh?
Do you know where it's from?
It's like Bibbidi Bobbidi candle, I'm assuming.
Yeah, on Etsy.
Oh, Etsy.
Yeah,
I just didn't know their own website.
No, that's a shop name on Etsy.
Oh, I just thought if you just typed in Bibbidi Bobbidi in Google, it would come up with this. That's what I was doing. So, bye, Biscuit. So yeah, so Reuben actually said he got this from Etsy. They do have a smells on there as well. It's just for me, Main Street is my happy place, so that's why Reuben got me this one. So maybe in the future, not like I'm ever going to get bored of it, but maybe we might try some different ones. Like I said, not sponsored anyway, but it's one of those things. But it's very difficult to explain smells over camera. The only way I can explain it is it's very sweet smelling, and I like sweet smelling stuff. If you know me, I like really like sweet smelling, like perfumes and things like that. So for me, this is like a perfect smell. So I was considering doing a pets video for you guys because I do actually have a lot of pet things. Even though most of the stuff I've got are for dogs, and as you know I've got 2 cats, I kind of feel like you can use them for both. So for example, this one here, which is actually a dog bowl, I use this for sweets and treats and things like that. So if you see my vlogs, I do actually often have this by our sofa with like sweets and stuff like that in them. I do actually have a Lion King one which has got some of my earrings and just like trinkets and stuff in it. I've actually got a Stitch one which is also in the bedroom. So I do actually have a few different say dog bowls that I actually use for other things. But if you want me to do a video on animal stuff, I do have plenty of stuff that obviously I've bought for the cats, which like I said are primarily for dogs. Like for example, they've got 2 dog beds, but it fits them fine. And like I said, we've got things like this. But if that's something you want to see, let me know down below, and that's obviously a video I can do in the future for you guys, because I do actually have enough to do in one video. But yeah, so this actually originally came from Primark. It was £6. Now, it was last year, I think, they actually started doing more pet stuff. I've not been to Primark recently. If you know me, like, this is a hobby. Like, I'm not getting paid for any of this, so anything that I buy comes out of my own money. January is a bit of a tight month for most people, so that's why I've not really been to Primark for a while. It is on my list to do at some point. Like, I am trying to do stuff more from the shrine, so if there's anything from the shrine you want to see more of, I did do in one of my latest vlogs a shrine tour, so if you want a little bit more information about anything, or if you want me to do the rest of the house, then let me know as well. But yeah, like I said, so Primark is on my list of stuff to do. It's just the fact that I don't have the money to just go out and just buy Primark stuff every week for you guys. But like I said, I do have enough if you want to see a dog video. Right, so in the kitchen, I have a lot of tea towels, which again, I kind of rotate them because I have too many tea towels for the size of the kitchen we have. So one of the ones I literally just picked up was this one here. So again, this is from Primark, so I actually got this last summer. And this one is from the Bambi range. So they did actually do quite a few things, which I did, like some throws, I did some mugs, things like that. And obviously like tea towels, they did quite a lot of like Bambi and Thumper things. So this actually came in a set of 2. So I thought I'd just show this one because it's the more sort of design on it, so it's obviously like a better pattern, whereas the other thing, if I remember rightly, came with it was just a plain pink tea towel, but right at the very bottom I think it either had like Thumper on it or Bambi, so it was kind of very subtle, but stuff like this, because obviously it's all floral, it's obviously got Thumper and Miss Bunny on there as well. But like I said, I've got so many tea towels, so again in my vlogs if you've seen them whenever we're in the kitchen, I've just got them like all over the place. Right, so another one which they did in Asda, I have seen them recently, so I feel like they did them, they stopped doing them, and they've actually brought them back. So I've actually, when I went to Asda about 2 weeks ago, I did actually see them in there, and it's actually a Tinkerbell range, and they actually brought out like a cup and saucer, which I've actually got up here. Brought a cup and saucer, a gravy bowl, I think it was like a teapot, and then this one which is like a sugar bowl. Now some things I've used, obviously this one you can see I've not, because it's still got obviously the original packaging on it. My teacup and saucer, which I will quickly go grab for you. So like this one here as well, so they actually got, they had this one. I have every intention of using them, but to be honest this actually looked really pretty as it was, and I just put this on the shrine, so where the Tinkerbell stuff over there, I just put it over there. But yeah, I just thought these were really nice. Some of these things my mum actually got me, and I didn't know originally what I wanted to use this for, because obviously it's for like sugar, but we don't, for one it's too small, and we don't have sugar cubes, and I kind of feel like this is what it's more designed for, because it just says in the Tinkerbell sugar bowl, but I kind of feel like this is kind of the size for sugar cubes, which we don't tend to use. So I was actually ever intention of using it possibly for something else, just never got round to it. I just kind of put it downstairs in my bedroom and just put it on one of the shelves as like a decorative thing. But like I said, yeah, I've ever intention of using this, but for ages they didn't.
Sorry.
If you can tell, Reubens still ill. For ages they didn't do it, and then they brought it back into one of the stores that I go to, because where I live I'm literally in between 2 Asdas, so they're both the same distance, so sometimes one store does it and the other one does it, and vice versa. I wasn't really going to mention these, but mugs, it's only because it was up here. If you saw my shrine vlog, you'd know that Stitch was just up here. I can do a mug video for you guys, because I don't think I've done, I know I've done a chip one from Beauty and the Beast, but I'm trying to think if I've actually done a mug video. I think it was on my list to do, and I just never got around to doing it. I have 1,000,001 mugs, so if you want me to do a mug video, because I've got them from so many different places, like Disney Store, Primark, Asda, eBay, that kind of thing, so I've got so many different types of mugs, so if that's something you want to see. But it just happened to be up here, and again, if you like mugs, you can get Disney ones, so I just thought I'd just quickly shoehorn that in, just because it was up here and I thought I would show it. Now Reuben actually had to get this from eBay for me. I don't know if it's one of those ones that it's only in certain places in the world, so for example like Japan and things like that, because I know when I do my Tokyo subscription, which is one of my recent videos that I've done for you guys, there's certain things that I get that I know I've never seen like over here in England, like I've never seen in any Disney store, or I've never seen on any sort of like websites or anything, so I feel like certain things might be exclusive to say certain countries. So one of them is actually this here, which is like an oven glove. Now Now, we don't use this as often as I like. I think it's because it's too nice. I kind of feel like I don't want to tarnish it, because I do actually have from Asda, which I did actually talk about in one of my Asda hauls, which is a Mickey Mouse one, and you actually have it so it's like a long one and you can actually put 2 hands in it. So we kind of use that one more because it's more practical, and I just don't want to use this one. Like, I know Reuben got it from eBay and it was a little bit expensive because, like I said, I think it was actually originally from Japan, but it's just too nice. I think because I know it's expensive and it's kind of almost like exclusive. Like I said, I think it is actually from Japan rather than England, or you know, like America, that kind of thing. I kind of feel like I don't want to use it, so it's kind of like a decorative thing. So the last thing, if you know me, I love my teas. So Reuben actually for Christmas and for my birthday last year got me loads of loose teas, because he knows I like, again, my sweet smelling teas. So I've got like a candy floss one, I've got like an eat and mess one, a fruit salad one, but because they're loose teas, you can't actually just put them in, you know, in water. You need to obviously have something to put them in. So ages ago, I want to say probably about 4 years ago, I got this from the Disney store and it was £6, but I'm sure you can probably find it on eBay, or there's probably other versions out there. So this is actually from Beauty and the Beast, and it's actually a rose tea infuser. So again, if you've seen my vlogs, you know I actually use this quite frequently. So basically you just open up the rose, you put your loose tea in here, obviously close it up, and then this kind of just like hangs on your mug. The only thing I would say is, because this is quite long, it does actually require a longer mug. So for example, if I put it in this one, it won't really stay on there properly, it just kind of sits in there, so it's not the best one. So to get the most use out of it, I would say, I don't even have a long mug up here, but yeah, if you've got like a longer one, it kind of sits and it kind of ferments the smell a bit better. So yeah, so I love using this because I like my tea, but I tend to get like tea bags. But then when Reuben started to get me tea, like loose tea, I was like, oh, this is great, I can actually finally use this. Obviously you can get like normal bags, like disposable ones and stuff like that, but the fact that I can actually reuse this one, and the fact it's Beauty and the Beast as well, and I was like, this is actually really cool. But that's one thing I love about doing these videos, is showing you guys things that are just everyday stuff that just happens to be Disney. So yeah, so that was it for my homeware haul. Apologies that some of this might be repeated stuff. Obviously, if you've seen my videos for a while, been watching my channel, because my channel is actually 4 years old now, so some of the stuff you might have seen. But just in case you're new, if you want to subscribe, I'd love it if you could. My goal this year is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm on like 600 and something. So if you like this kind of videos, if you want to see more, then I'd really appreciate it if you did subscribe, if you obviously click the bell notification, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys next time. Later days.